Tottenham head coach Jose Mourinho talks about Gareth Bale and his Instagram post. Spurs will now play our Europa League round of 32 first leg game in Hungary and not Austria. All of the team news ahead of the Manchester City game later on today. And Spurs have just appointed a new chief commercial officer to help sell the naming rights to the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. Welcome back to another video. I hope you're all keeping safe and well. I'm going to go through all of the Tottenham news, all of the rumours and all of the reports from the last couple of days. And if you don't subscribe to the channel as yet, please do hit that subscribe button. Just before I get into today's video, make sure that you download the OneFootball app for all of the live football scores, results and news, as well as getting all of the latest Spurs news on this channel. You can also see it all here. Download the OneFootball app to keep up to date with everything Tottenham Hotspur, club news, transfer news, match information, videos, tables and results from all around the world. Don't miss out, and please do let me know what you think of this app. So it's match day, Manchester City v Tottenham Hotspur, 5:30 kickoff today. What a game that is going to be. Anyway, there are 4 Premier League fixtures today. Leicester will take on Liverpool in the early kickoff. Crystal Palace against Burnley. Manchester City v Tottenham. Brighton against Aston Villa. Now, please do put your score prediction for the Manchester City v Tottenham game in the comments section below. Tomorrow, 4 games in the Premier League will take place. Southampton against Wolves, West Bromwich Albion against Manchester United, Arsenal against Leeds, and Everton will play Fulham. On Monday evening, West Ham will play Sheffield United and Chelsea will play Newcastle. Currently, Tottenham are 8th in the Premier League. We have played 22, we have won 10, drawn 6 and lost 6. We have a goal difference of plus 14. We have 36 points. We are 4 points off the top 4, and Liverpool have also played a game more. So we have a game in hand over Liverpool, who are 4th. It was announced yesterday by Tottenham Hotspur Football Club that the first leg of our UEFA Europa League round of 32 tie against Austrian side Wolfsberger will now take place in Budapest, Hungary next week. The new Puskás Arena, home of the Hungary national side, will host the match as COVID-19 restrictions in Austria mean that we can no longer play at the Wörthersee Stadium. Kickoff remains at 5:55 UK time, 6:55 PM local. A report has been published in the last 24 hours and it states that Mauricio Pochettino is in regular contact with Tottenham skipper Hugo Lloris as PSG line up a blockbuster summer swoop. Football Insider understands. The long-standing Spurs number 1 will be at a crossroads in his career this summer when he enters the final year of his contract. Mauricio Pochettino is keen to be reunited with Hugo Lloris, 34, and hand him a starring role at the French giants PSG back in his homeland. A Spurs source has told the Football Insider that the pair are in regular contact and the former White Hart Lane manager would love to sign the goalkeeper in the next transfer window. It was announced by Tottenham Hotspur Football Club and the Premier League in the last 24 hours that our Premier League fixture at home to Southampton, originally scheduled for Saturday the 20th of March, has been postponed due to our opponents' involvement in the FA Cup quarter-finals during that weekend. A new date for the game will be confirmed in due course. A report out from the Guardian newspaper and it states that Jose Mourinho has criticised Gareth Bale for breaking ranks to give a totally wrong impression about his fitness. The Tottenham winger posted to Instagram on Tuesday that he enjoyed a good session on the training ground pitches earlier that day, adding a bicep curl emoji for emphasis. In Jose Mourinho's opinion, Gareth Bale made it seem that he was ready to play at Everton in the FA Cup tie on Wednesday night, when in fact he had told the manager he was not feeling 100% and excused himself from travelling. Jose Mourinho said, "I have to admit that his post created something that needed to be addressed because there were a contradiction between the post and the reality." Jose Mourinho then went on to say, "Since the beginning of the season, in relation to everything, I tried to be very, very private and tried to keep everything indoors. But I felt that I needed to address the situation. Probably the post was not even his responsibility. I don't know. But the post was, training session great, so I'm ready. And it was totally wrong. When I was questioned, I had to say the reality of things, which I will now repeat for the last time and hope that there are no more questions about it because the situation was exactly the way I told it." Team news ahead of the Manchester City v Spurs game in the Premier League later on this evening. Serge Aurier and Gareth Bale will be assessed after Tottenham's final training session to determine whether they can be involved at the Etihad Stadium. Giovanni Lo Celso and Sergio Reguilon remain out for Tottenham. For Manchester City, Sergio Aguero, Ruben Diaz and Rodrigo could all be available for Manchester City, having trained ahead of the game. Fernandinho will miss out through a thigh injury, while Nathan Ake and Kevin De Bruyne are also sidelined. So a short stadium update now. It's been a while since I've said that. A report has been published in the last 24 hours by the Daily Mail, and it states that Tottenham Hotspur have hired a chief executive who landed one of the most lucrative stadium naming right deals in the NFL. The Premier League club, still seeking a sponsor for the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, have appointed ex-Miami Dolphins executive Todd Klein as Chief Commercial Officer. In 2016, Klein, who subsequently carried out the same role at the Washington football team, spearheaded an 18-year naming deal for the Dolphins Stadium with entertainment venue Hard Rock worth a reported £180 million. Former Tottenham midfielder Jermaine has been talking to BBC Radio 5 Live all about Gareth Bale, and he believes that we have only seen 20 minutes of magic from Gareth Bale in this entire season so far. He said, "It's not been there. The Gareth Bale that I expected to see just hasn't been there. I think since the start of the season until now, we may have seen 20 minutes of it in a Europa League game where I thought, oh, he looks sharp here. He's getting back to his best. And then nothing." The Tottenham Hotspur women were meant to be playing on Wednesday evening against Bristol City women away. That game was postponed. Last night's game between Tottenham Hotspur and Everton under-23s, that game was also postponed. The under-18s game that was meant to be played today has also been postponed, but it has been rescheduled for the 17th of February, this Wednesday coming, 1 p.m. kickoff, and it will be at the London School of Economics Sports Ground. Thanks for watching today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. Please do put all of your thoughts and comments in the comment section below on everything I've spoken about in today's video. If you don't subscribe to the channel as yet, please do hit that subscribe button. We have just reached 45,000 subscribers, so I can't thank you all enough for subscribing to this channel and watching this content on a regular basis. Very, very grateful. Enjoy your weekend. Enjoy the Manchester City v Spurs game later on today. Until the next video, stay safe and well. Come on, you Spurs.